What's going on? My name is Mr. C, and I'll be your guide today in your Toolbox Tutors math session. Today, we'll be discussing multiplying binomials with different variables. And by the end of this video, you'll be able to multiply these two binomials, giving a simplified answer. In order to multiply binomials with different variables, first you need to understand how to combine like terms, the distributive property, and also the multiplication property of exponents. If you understand these three concepts, then you have the tools needed to multiply binomials with different variables. Let's go ahead and look at our example. So for this example, we'll be multiplying c minus 5 times 2m minus 10. The first method we'll be looking at is the distributive or the FOIL method. Next, we'll look at the box or the area model. If you have one method you prefer over the other, I'll leave a timestamp in the description below so you can jump to the specific section that you prefer. So first, we're looking at the FOIL or the distributive method. So we'll begin multiplying each term from the first parentheses by each term in the second parentheses. Starting with our c, we'll multiply this by each term in the second parentheses. So we have c times 2m. So c times 2m gives us 2cm. Notice that when we have these letters here, you always want to make sure you have, or these variables, you want to make sure you put them in alphabetical order. So instead of 2mc, you'll see it as 2cm. Next, we have c times negative 10. This gives us negative 10c. Now we'll move to the second term in the first parentheses and multiply by everything in the second parentheses. So here we have negative 5 times 2m. This gives us negative 10m. And last, we have negative 5 times negative 10, giving us 50. So now looking at these four terms we have, we want to determine if we have any like terms. And of these four terms, we have no like terms. So we'll bring each term down, and they would all be part of this answer, giving us 2cm minus 10c minus 10m plus 50 as your final answer. Now we'll look at completing the same example using the area or the box method. So now we'll take each term from the first parentheses and we'll put it along the left side of these boxes. So we have c right here and negative 5 here. Next, we're going to take what's in the second parentheses and put it on the very top of these boxes. So 2m would go here and negative 10 would go here. Now we'll take each term and multiply the terms that meet at each box. So in this first box here, we have c and 2m meeting. So we'll multiply these two together. And we have 2cm as your final answer for multiplying those two together. In this next box to the right, we have c times negative 10. That gives us negative 10c. If we go down and to the left, we have negative 5 times 2m. That gives us negative 10m. And in this last box on the far right, we have negative 5 times negative 10, giving us 50. So now that we have these four terms, we want to look at these four terms and see if we have any like terms. Of these four terms, we have no like terms. So we'll bring each term down, and each one will be part of our answer. So we have 2cm minus 10c minus 10m plus 50 as your answer. Notice that either method you decided to use, you would still get the same answer. And this is more giving you options and also showing you that there's more than one way to show the same process. Thanks for watching this Toolbox Tutors math session. If this video helps you out any, hit the like button. If you have any comments or suggestions, leave them in the comments below. Also, if you feel like you need any extra help, don't forget to head over to toolboxtutors.com and enter simple information in the survey, and you could possibly win free one-on-one tutoring from a tutor like me. Until the next time, have a good one.